So, plans are underway for schools to start reopening for some children from the beginning of June. And families with younger children will also be going back to the classroom as nurseries reopen their doors. But how can you stick to new safety rules with children too young to understand? Sonia Jessup has been finding out.
Where are germs? Where do they live?
They're very tiny, so we can't really see them.
Too young to understand exactly how their world has changed. 4-year-old Charlotte and Jared just know there's a lot more hand washing. In just a few days' time, their nursery in Wandsworth will reopen. At first, just for older children like them.
He'll see his buddies again, he'll get a chance to interact and really a chance for him to get ready for school as well. He's starting school in September. But we also had, my husband and I, a bit of a discussion as to whether it's the right thing, considering everything that's going on. So as parents, you want to do the best you possibly can do for your children, and you have to weigh up what the risks are. Who's going to go first?
Hands will be washed, temperatures taken, but staff say social distancing, especially for babies, is impossible. Instead, staff and children will keep in small groups. If just one has COVID symptoms, that whole group must isolate.
The children were quite frightened by the face masks.
Staff won't wear PPE unless someone is sick.
Children who are learning to speak actually watch the movement of the adults around their mouths, and that helps with speech development. So if you're wearing a face mask, that's going to hinder some of the speech development that could be happening.
It's not just nurseries trying to figure out how to care for young children safely. Childminders often care for children from a number of different families in their own home. And you might remember how we've reported already how some nannies say they're being pressurised to come into work despite raising fears for their safety. There's concern too about whether children will return. If families stay away, some nurseries may not survive.
Providers are having to open their doors, bring back just about all of their staff, but they will only be actually able to care for a limited number of children. They'll still be paying their bills, they'll still be paying their wages, and yet the revenue won't be there.
He says he's called repeatedly for extra government funding. The Department for Education says there has been significant financial support.
This is the way we wash our hands.
This nursery says parents not ready to return yet won't be charged. It says it understands families face difficult choices.
Wash our hands while singing the song.
Sonia Jessup, BBC London.